Basically, it's about taking our podcast content and turning it into slideshow presentations. Obviously, with YouTube, they have to be cut down to 10 minutes.
Yep.
15, yeah. So taking a 30 to 40-minute podcast and turning it into, essentially cutting up the audio and putting up main points on a slideshow and posting on YouTube.
Perfect. All right. So let's jump into the under hire. There's post a job section. So this is what we're going to do. So the name of the job is we'll call it. It's got to be a descriptive name. Don't make it actually a fun name. Just podcast to, PowerPoint video. It's pretty self-explanatory. We can convert the podcast. Why not?
Something to keep in mind is how this is going to appear and what would be instantaneously or instantly recognisable to someone when they saw it listed amongst all of the other ads. So don't try and do fancy copywriting or make it fancy, just very clear and direct.
So let's take Dave's starting line, which is...
Here's an easy job for someone who knows what they're doing.
Easy job for someone who knows what they are doing. So, objective is where we start. So, we are after a series of videos that we can post to YouTube that are taken, which is the audio from a podcast series matched with some PowerPoint slides. How else can I adjust this? Anyone got some feedback? It's a quick. Is that basically essentially what you're after? Have I missed the spec a little bit at all?
That's fine.
We're after a series of videos that we can post to YouTube, which is the audio from a podcast series matched with some PowerPoint slides. That's the objective. So the job description is where we get a bit more detailed. We can supply the audio podcasts, which are approximately, how long? 30 minutes. 30 minutes long each. And we require someone to... Now, do you want them to actually do the screen recording as well, or just produce the slides? Everything. Okay, so let's go. Point 1. Take the audio and create a PowerPoint slide session with relevant images, and bullet points, text, bullets, headlines that match the audio. Yep. So we'll do that at the end, though. So would you want them to actually, how am I going to say that? Images and slide audio. Then record. Okay, let's get even more defined here. In a half-hour video, how many slides do you want? One every 2 minutes? One every 5 minutes?
15.
So 15 slides.
One every 2 minutes.
15 slide PowerPoint presentation session with relevant. So you get more specific here. We actually want 15 slides done. Then record / match the audio podcast to the slides to produce a screen capture style video. 3. Pardon? I was going to make the next point, so absolutely. Given we are wanting to match the slides, wanting to upload the video to YouTube, you will be required to cut the presentation / video into 15-minute segments.
Only cut it where Luke speaks.
Okay. Perfect. That's basically the job description.
I'd also be wanting to get the number of podcasts in.
I was actually, we could do that, absolutely. Or we can say, just give us a price on one podcast. We can do either way. So you can either say there's 10 podcasts to do,
This is a trial for
Yeah.
ongoing
There you
work.
go.
Yeah, there's
That's it,
30,
exactly
there's 30 podcasts, but do one and nail it, and then you got the rest.
Going work. So we are looking.
files as ABI or
Yep, absolutely. I also would put this as output as a separate thing. We require the provider to supply the final video in AVI format or whatever, like let's say MOV format or AVI format, whatever format you want it in. I would also say the PowerPoint slides in either Keynote or PowerPoint format. Because what I would actually do with this then, just as a side note, if I can actually spell correctly, is I'd actually put this on the slides up on like slides.net to actually get some other backlinks. That's sort of a separate thing. Anything else you require from these people? Proof of image copyright approval. Because if you're going to use photos, you want to make sure that they actually aren't they're snatching photos off Google Images and you're getting caught. So you want to cover yourself, so they provide it with you, so you've got your coverage for that. So this is a trial for ongoing work. We're looking for someone who can do this for our series of 30, did you say?
Yep.
30 podcasts, but we are starting with just one as a trial. Then we're going to have references and examples. References/examples. I really need to learn how to spell. I'm going to blame references and examples. Now here, we won't do this right now, but I'd actually go onto YouTube or slides.net, spend 20 minutes and work out ones up there they actually like. So you go and you here's some examples of other people who have done similar thing. Bang, 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 bang. Here's 5 YouTube videos.
You might head over, not right now, but you could, for an example like that, it's youtube.com/the SEO method. You'll find a few good ones on there.
There you go. Hint, hint. So I'll be putting those examples and actually give some, because so many people would just give that job brief prior to this. But slideshows can be anything. They can be black and white. They can just have text. They can have big images with different text. There's a lot of different ways slides can be presented. So you want to find the style that you want to fit with your brand. So that's by giving that visual reference.